at Memorial Park, where Wairarapa Bush are playing mid-Canterbury. Important game for both of these teams, just one win each coming into this match. And of course for mid-Canterbury it's a little bit different because they're here on the artificial turf at Memorial Park, and I guess some of them will have played here a couple of years ago, but for many of them it'll be a first experience.
And this is one of those really crucial mid-season clashes. Both teams one win in the competition, and to advance, well, they have to win today. It is that crucial.
Wairarapa Bush with the red shorts hammering away as Priest looks for the inside ball, finds somebody's got himself over. Opening try to the home side, Wairarapa Bush. Who is it, Carmo?
Cranston, the open side flanker, is the way I'm picking. Be beautiful. The 10 taking to the line, two hands, inside ball. Mid-Canterbury want to play with some real width here.
That was Regan King that set up that little move. All black, of course. Come back to play in mid-Canterbury. Here comes Duff. Eric Duff running in the clear. He's a beautiful runner with the ball. He really is. Korotamana, speaking of good runners with the ball, just comes out of nowhere and scores.
Well, some of the key players, wasn't it, in there? King, you talked about, McGugan had a go, Duff had a go, and Seta Korotamana scores the try. She's got some class names, mid-Canterbury.
And here comes one of them now, and Willie Magoon racing down the left wing. He's just gassed them.
The Southbridge legend hasn't played a lot this year from mid-Canterbury, but geez, played a lot of club rugby, a lot of first-class rugby over his life too, and look at the size of the athlete on the left wing.
Sow in space, looks for support, finds it from King, and King pins his ears back.
Well, great to have Regan King back. He's played a lot of rugby of late in Wales. Played for Canterbury for many, many years, former All Black. 2002, he played for the All Blacks. One game against Wales, but he was a class player right from the start. A few injuries too, poor old Regan King.
Half-time then, and Wairarapa Bush opened the scoring, but that was it for them. They're down by 27-7 at half-time against mid-Canterbury.
Love playing on the surface, aren't they, mid-Canterbury? Their width game, their offloading game, they're all running on the surface. Oh, look at the offload.
Lovely stuff. Thou goes in. What a handoff that came from Korotamana.
It's the timing, though. Foul the 12. Just came in, run to the hole. The ball was popped up, so real friendly pass. Gee, through the middle.
Straight through the middle. It's him again. He's been involved in everything, the number 7, Seta Korotamana, and a couple of passes later, and in goes Kurt Paulson. Oh, that's beautiful stuff.
Well, their backing up has been really impressive. Support on the left and the right-hand side for all the mid-Canterbury players. It gives the ball carrier options either way, and at the moment, Wairarapa Bush aren't putting the ball carrier down onto the ground, which means they can offload.
Magoon. Another lovely pass, and this is Sow. Malele Sow beats his man, and in he goes, cantering across the line. Oh, they're making this look very, very easy.
Well, Sow set that up beautifully, wasn't it, for the inside ball. He was running on that outside angle on that right touch line, but just a beautiful swerve of the hips into the left. Didn't alter pace whatsoever. And over. Pity Wipu now on the field. Started this game as reserve.
Raymond crashes the ball in. Wipu has another go. Offside play. McLean makes some ground up. Wipu looking for a runner again. The referee's still playing the advantage. Priest kick. And will it stay in play? Yes, it will. Epeli goes in for Wairarapa Bush's second try. And Rory the Stags finally has something to roar about.
Gee, Epeli put the afterburners on. Not that bigger in goals here too at Memorial Park.
Andy McLean goes high in the line-out. Chance here for the forwards to have a rumble. Piri Wipu decides he'll be a forward for now.
He's doing a pretty good job of it too. Look at the ball's tucked on the inside there. Well protected from the mid-Canterbury forwards. 4 to go. They got to go all the way.
3.
They have to. They're not.
2. Malatai takes it off him, and Malatai has the quick 4.5 metre sprint And in he goes, Solly Bill.
Good technique, wasn't it? Good structure from Wairarapa Bush, but I'm afraid, Mace, a little too late. This has been a pretty comprehensive display so far from Mid-Canterbury.
Wipu turns up, injured player there that they'll have to bypass. Priest does it by running by him and then putting the kick in. And here he comes again, Malatai. Oh, lovely stuff. They nail him, he gets blindsided at the end, and picking it up and going is McFadgen. Oh, it's entertaining stuff.
Priest has been good, I think, running to the line. I mean, when they do have the opportunity, when they get some go-forward ball, Wairarapa Bush, Priest can do that, and that little kick set the try up. But once more, it's Mid-Canterbury straight back onto attack. They are not done yet.
Well, this is the team that I said would be a little hampered because they didn't know the surface. So much for that. Here's another one. Over goes Angus Lindsay. And he just crashes across 60 points to 24. Goodness gracious me.
Well, they got the confidence to run on top of the surface, haven't they? It is a wonderful ground. Great resource here in Masterton.
Indeed it is. And the referee's whistle goes. Mid-Canterbury comfortable winners. 60 to 24.
We were looking to make a statement, and you know, we knew coming up here to Wairarapa it wouldn't be an easy job. You know, previous years have shown it's not easy to come up here, and they get up really well. But it's a great turf here, nice and fast, and it really suited our game plan. Yeah. So
let's confirm all of those results. Fantastic victory for Thames Valley, who beat the beaten finalists from last year's Meads Cup, Buller. Horford Company suffered their first loss against West Coast. Home advantage reigned supreme, didn't for North Otago. Poverty Bay win the battle of the East Coast. Wanganui suffered their first loss in 21 matches, and Wairarapa Bush will go down to Mid-Canterbury in the only away victory.
And what that does on the points table is compress it. South Canterbury are now the leaders thanks to their bonus points, but between number 1 and number 8, and that's what we want for the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup, between 1 and 8 there are only 5 points in the championship. Everybody's still in it with the possible exception of East Coast, halfway through the Mitre 10 Heartland Championship. Well, for everything you want to know about that championship, go to allblacks.com, domestic rugby, Mitre 10 Heartland Championship. You'll find a man taking his opportunities. A couple of really interesting games next week. King Country against Thames Valley, looking forward to that one. And right at the bottom there, South Canterbury versus North Otago. Ooh, tasty. That's right, folks. That's what we were talking to Brodie Lamb about, really. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. Well, for him, it's come knocking, and he'll get a chance to build a rugby career, starting right here with Poverty Bay in the Mitre 10 Heartland Championship. We're halfway through the championship now. We've played 4 rounds. There's 4 to go before we split off into the Meads Cup and the Lahore Cup. There's a lot of action still to come in the Mitre 10 Heartland Championship here on Mainfreight Rugby.